866-99-SIRIUS, 866-997-4748. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke and vote. Get ready for impeachment. We have been following the South is Rising voter registration and mobilization tour with Black Voters Matter, Black Voters MTR on Twitter. Joining us now from the road, they've got their South is Rising voter registration tour bus going through the South. Joining us on the line now are LaTosha Brown and Cliff Albright. Good morning to you both. How are you both doing this morning?
Good morning and welcome to Mississippi.
So you're in Mississippi today?
We're in Mississippi. We headed to the Delta.
Oh Lord! So what part of Mississippi?
We're going down to Greenville today. We're gonna hang out in the Delta, and we're so excited because we're actually working with Black-led women groups. 7 organizations led by Black women have just made an amazing plan for us today. So we are going down to the Mississippi Delta. We'll spend half the day there, and then we'll spend half the day back in Jackson.
So Cliff, so our audience, because there may be some folk who have an idea of what part of the Delta you're in. What counties or what cities, Cliff?
We're going to Greenville, and the what's the museum? Is it the Emmett Till, LaTosha, that we're going to be
The
going?
Emmett Till Museum. Yep.
That's right.
And I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, and so we'll be going through several of the Delta counties. A lot of them are counties that are part of the congressional district that Benny Thompson represents.
Right. Okay. Benny Thompson. Benny's up for re-election too, isn't he?
That's correct.
All right.
And there's a major Senate race here in Mississippi as well.
Do we have a chance in the Mississippi Senate race?
Hey, so Mike Espy, former representative in that same district that Benny Thompson represents, and former Ag Secretary, is running, and there's a chance here. I mean, people are aware of the role that Black folks play in the Democratic primaries in Mississippi, right? I mean, there are more than 20, I think maybe more than 25 counties in Mississippi that are majority Black. Blackest state in the nation. And so if we mobilize the way that we need to, Mississippi, we say this about the entire South, if we mobilize, if we reach people and touch people in the ways that we need to, really getting people to believe that we have power, which we do, right? If we're able to tap into the power that we have, and we focus a lot on local elections, but even in some of these statewide elections, we can really transform the South, and that's why this tour is called the South is Rising Tour.
Now, LaTosha, if we can get a major Black voter turnout in Mississippi, Mike Espy can win there, can he?
Oh, without question. Let's say Mississippi, let's be reminded, Mississippi is the state that produced the first Black U.S. senator in the country. It was right after Reconstruction when the state of Mississippi produced for this nation. And think about the circumstances during that time. So Black folks produced, this is right after slavery, produced the first U.S. senator. We certainly, I do think, have a chance to do it now. And then when you look at the demographics and you look at how the election is set up, because they didn't have separate primaries, they were all in the same primary. They're actually running in the same primary, and whoever wins this election that gets 50 plus 1, they can actually win this race. He can win this race straight out. If there's a high Black turnout and there's a progressive alliance that's actually been building that are made up of Latinos, of progressive white, LGBTQ community. So if there is a progressive alliance that's really more reflective of what Mississippi really looks like today, he can actually pull this off.
Indeed. You wound up things in Georgia on yesterday, and we had reported on the county where they're closing polling places. You all stopped by that county, didn't you, Cliff?
Yes, we did. Yeah, we stopped by there on losing track of days. That was actually Wednesday, the first day of the Georgia
Right.
tour, and then yesterday we went to 3 other cities.
What was the just? I just wanted people to hear that again though. What was the mood of the county? What was the name of that county again? Where they're closing polling places? I don't remember the name of it.
It's Randolph.
Randolph.
County.
What was the mood of the voters there? I mean, were they ready to fight?
Yeah, I mean they're LaTosha, yeah, they're ready. They're ready to fight. Statewide partners are ready to fight. You know, there's been a lot of national partners that have been showing interest. People saying, "Look, we'll come in. We'll help do rides to the polls. If they get away with it, then we'll still come in. We'll do rides to the polls. We'll do whatever we need to do to get people to the polling places that are open. But even before getting to that point, folks there and supporters are definitely ready to fight this. There's a meeting tomorrow. No, I'm sorry, it's today. It's today.
Right, because they have a hearing today, I think, right?
That's right.
This morning.
That's right.
This morning. So
this morning at 8:00 they've got a hearing, and we expect it to be packed. The people that we talked to were actually fired up. So there's a lot of organizing that's been happening. There's some petitions. There are organizations that have been working to get some petitions. There's a lot going on, and that community is determined that they are not going to take this without a fight.
Yeah, and that's very, very important. The South is rising, voter tour. So right now, you all are. Have you arrived in Mississippi yet?
We are in the city, striving to become the country's most radical city, with Mayor Chokwe Ansar Lumumba, and we'll be launching from here in just in about an hour maybe, and then headed out to the Delta, and then we return here to Jackson this evening for an event that we are very excited about because it's going to be taking place at the M.W. Stringer Grand Lodge, which is the place where the Mississippi Freedom, I know you'll be able to appreciate this, Mark, it's the place where the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party was formed.
Amen. No, this is a very, very important trip. So this is Mississippi. So we're not on the air tomorrow. Where will you be tomorrow and Sunday, LaTosha?
We'll be in Mississippi tomorrow and Sunday, and then we're heading on to Florida for this last stretch. As you know, Florida has their primary election on this Tuesday, so we will be hitting the ground and pounding the pavement on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday in Florida.
All right. I heard from Andrew Gillum around midnight last night. He's going to come on the show, I know, Monday.
That's great.
And we will talk to you all again on Monday from Florida early in the morning then, too, so we can see what's going on. Folks, this tour is amazing. We support it. I support it. We all should support it. This is we've got to get our voters out. We've got to get our base out. We have the opportunity to elect a black senator in Mississippi, the opportunity to elect a black governor in Georgia, a black governor in Florida, and Black Voters Matter is helping make all the difference, working with their partners in terms of turning out the vote and getting everyone registered to vote. I appreciate you all doing this, and I appreciate you've been joining us every morning since Wednesday of this week, and I appreciate that as well. We will check back in with both LaTosha Brown and Cliff Albright on Monday, but if you're in Mississippi, folks, look for the bus.
Look for the bus, and they can follow us. So follow us on Twitter. We're Black Voters Matter MTR. So Black Voters with an S, MTR. Follow us on Twitter and on Facebook, Black Voters Matter. And you can follow us. We're doing regular updates. We are super, super excited. So please follow us. And we just want to say, Mark, particularly Make It Plain and Sirius XM, we want to let you know how grateful we are for this platform to be able to get the word out. So thank you, brother, for your leadership and your camaraderie.
Well, and I'm grateful for you all as well. You know that, and we all doing this together. So thank you both. Okay.
So thank you.
All righty. Take care now.
All right, talk to you Monday.
All right, talk to you Monday. Be safe, folks. We'll take a break. Sirius XM Progress 127, Resistance Radio. Get woke. Get woke and vote. Get ready for impeachment. This is MIP. All right, y'all. That's Black Voters Matter down in Mississippi on today. Be sure to follow them on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. Black Voters MTR. The South is Rising Voter Tour. Please, ma'am. Please, sir. We'll be back on the radio in just a few moments. So please stay tuned. Watch this space.